What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So guys, channel membership is now live. Link is in the description and the first comment. Do check it out. That would really help support the channel. So the first ever Fibo Germany Men's Open is now on the way. And the big boys, they are up on that stage for the prejudging. And what a coincidence. Both Sergio Oliva Jr. and also Andrew Jack, they were standing right next to each other in that initial call out in the first group of 5 people. And I have got to say, man, Andrew Jack, he's just in a league of his own. Just notice, when he lifts those arms up, for his front double biceps, that chest is so thick and so full. While on the other hand, Sergio's chest, that just totally disappears in that same shot. And that looks completely flat. So standing right next to Andrew, that particular weakness of Sergio, that was even more pronounced. Now Andrew looks like a statue up there, from the first glance. The man is just superhuman-like character. So round, so 3D, and such insane aesthetics. I mean, the man looks like a cartoon character. And that is before this man even hits any shot. The way his delts, his chest, they were hanging. That's just an unbelievable sight. And we have to keep in mind, we are watching all this through live stream, through a video. He would be a totally different animal in person. So this was Andrew's show to lose. The moment he announced that he's gonna be there. And from the first impression, kind of seems like that the man is just a tad bit off, especially in comparison to what we saw at the Arnold Ohio stage. But at the same time, the lighting here, that looks kind of bad, especially after what we saw in Detroit Pro. But even if Andrew is less than 100%, that is still his show to lose. Now I do want to mention that Sergio's quads here, they look pretty damn impressive. And him standing right next to Andrew, that really shows us how big this guy really is. Truly massive and so damn wide. But we'll talk about him more after the first call out. So Sazan Hiroti showed up the way we were all expecting him to show up. Absolutely shredded and ripped to the bone. The man has got so much detail, and that too everywhere. Easily the most conditioned guy so far. But he kind of seemed underwhelming in the front shots. But this could very well be because of Andrew Jack. And we saw him walking out before Sazan, and the man looked like an absolute unit. But on the other hand, the fact is, we already knew that Saz isn't gonna be the biggest guy on the stage. But his conditioning, that is for surely gonna carry him into the first call out. And definitely in that final call out as well. And the fact is, Saz doesn't look small by any means from the side. And Andrew Jack doesn't have the strongest side shots either. So let's talk about the first call out. Andrew Jack, Sazan Hiroti, Sergio Oliva Jr., and that incredible 26 years old IFBB pro, Justin Musial, and lastly Joseph Quatten. Now Sazan overall is definitely in a better condition than both Andrew Jack and Sergio, but the size and the overall muscularity, that is on a whole different level on Andrew. And that overall size difference, that is so immense that it just cannot be ignored. Now Sazan is looking absolutely ripped to shreds, especially from the back. But that being said, look at this front double biceps of all the top guys from the first call out. Your eyes are just immediately drawn towards Andrew Jack. Even though the man isn't as hot or as sharp as he was at the Arnold Ohio last month. And that is why I have got to say this. If the competition here, that is solely based on the overall conditioning, then Andrew might be in trouble. He doesn't look as hot, especially from the back. But at the same time, the man is just way too big for the whole competition. Now when we look at Sergio Oliva Jr., you immediately see the weaknesses he was talking about leading into the show, especially in the last week. His chest totally flattens out. It just vanishes when he lifts up his arms to hit that front double biceps. Now is that the best Sergio to date? Well, we can certainly say that about his legs. Very big and at the same time very detailed as well. Now as expected before this show, we have the 3-man final call out. Sazan Hiroti, Sergio Oliva Jr. and Andrew Jack. And it is pretty much clear at this point that Andrew and Sazan, they are fighting for the top spot. The only area where Sazan has an edge over Andrew Jack is the detail in the hamstrings and the glutes, plus the overall conditioning of Sazan. That looks a lot better than Andrew. But the fact is, Andrew's size alone and his insane structure, that alone just makes him stand out so much, even in that final call out. So that's it from the Men's Open Fibo Germany. Do let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys have winning? Does Sazan have a shot here? Or does Andrew Jack have already got this in the bag? Guys, we have a limited time offer. If you buy any flavor of Bloodshot, you are gonna get a free Dying Breed t-shirt. The discount code is on the screen right now and use the code Fazi10 to get 10% extra discount. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.